While I was re-going over the videos from the week from my fellow VEDSies, I was thinking about what I liked about the video so much, and I started to realize that there are specific feelings that each fellow VEDSies videos remind me of. Graham, your videos remind me of when your friend takes you by the arm and pulls you along on an adventure that they clearly have an idea for, but you don't know yet, and you discover it along the way. Your video talking about the Edmonton Oilers got me really excited, which was very cool because I don't actually know that much about hockey, but your excitement and how you share the information about it just makes it contagious. I think it's very fitting that you were talking about in your response video how you like how James and Jeffrey can give information on these things that we don't really know about in a way that still gets people excited about it, because that is exactly what you do in your videos as well. So it was fun to see you call out in other people what I think is also one of your greatest strengths. James, your videos remind me of being led on a tour by a tour guide who is really good at their job because they really love their job. I'm thinking your Hocus Pocus video about the villain spectacular. I don't remember the name, but you did such a great job at laying down like the information I needed, and then also your personal connection of why you love it, but in a way that wasn't you should love this too, but in a I love this, which is why I'm giving you this information so you can then form your own opinion on it. It's really good. Words are hard when you're so good at making videos. There's only so many ways to say you craft a great video. Jeffrey, your videos remind me of a thoughtful pause in the middle of a sentence. And sometimes that's because you're trying to get a line right about a Harry Potter sequel, but usually it's because you are taking a moment to so clearly and well-roundedly make a point. Your adaptations video is such a great example of very thought out things. You really thought about this topic and explained it in a really succinct way. And you do it so well that even afterwards, when you ask for other people's comments on the topic, I didn't know how else to comment because you already just put things together so well. Caleb, your videos remind me of taking a class from a professor who is incredibly knowledgeable in their specific field, but is also not afraid of going on a side tangent depending on what life throws at them or what other random topics might come up in class. I'm thinking your Superman's hometown video, where clearly you have a lot of information, unsurprisingly, about DC Comics and like movie release dates and how this town was formed. And you're also not afraid to say, I don't have time to do this right now, but maybe I'll come back later. And you gotta love super dogs. Just the little things you throw in there along with clearly the fount of knowledge you have makes it especially accessible and really fun to watch. Alicia, your videos remind me of taking a deep, mindful breath. You talk about things in a way that really takes them in and breaks them down into their little pieces before exhaling again. It's part of the reason it usually takes me like a full 24 hours before I comment on one of your videos, because I take that time to really take what you talk about and let it steep in my brain, which is exactly what I'm doing with your, what was it called? The Stand at My Grave and Weep response poem video. That I might just do a full response video to that because you gave me just so much to think about and really take in and carefully consider. And also we get an original poem, which is just the best thing you can get. We get the contemplative and original written work by Alicia. What more can you ask for in a video? Tessa, your videos remind me of the feeling of holding hands with someone and then they put their second hand on top. It's like you're meeting me someplace I'm familiar with your content, and then you add something extra that's special and very particularly Tessa. I'm thinking especially in your acoustic guitar intros video from this week. You're talking about songs I'm familiar with, but then adding in that technical knowledge of the music to really drive home your point. You're meeting me there and giving me something more. And it's lovely. I think my brain makes these comparisons of how your videos remind me of certain things or feelings, because it's hard to, without those comparisons, put into words how truly special everyone's videos are. You all pick such great things to talk about and put your thoughts together in such masterful ways. I cannot say enough what a gift it is to be able to do VEDS with everybody. I love you all so much. Thank you for your videos. And to my friends and fellow VEDSies, I'll see you tomorrow.